Hi guys, and welcome to this Fartbox episode where we are going to take a look at your back accessories, the upgrade of feathers and talons. We will also dive into the morphing of the back accessory. First of all, the back accessory can be found right above your artifact, which is on the right side of the screen. You need to press either the empty box or the wings, like shown on my screen. Don't worry, I'll walk over how I got the wings later. If this is your first time in this section, you will see 3 different feathers at level 1. The first feather will upgrade your basic attack every time you use feather coins on it. The second one in the middle will upgrade your base HP when spending feather coins on it. The third one will upgrade your defense if you spend your feather coins on it. But how do you get these feather coins, you might ask? Luckily, you'll have unlocked a challenge called Dark Trials. In here, you need to challenge bosses every day, just like you do it with the Lamp Thief and Molten Ruins. But in the Dark Trials, you are challenging a boss, but in PvP mode. The fact that it's a boss helps you a lot, because if you struggle, you will be able to use your relic books that only work on bosses. The book called Immunity Shield can, for example, provide you with 3 seconds of immunity, which in some cases is enough to win against the boss. Defeating the boss provides feather coins, and defeating a 5-star boss will also give you feather coins to upgrade your talents. And the talents can be very powerful, so do your best to beat this boss every day. The last thing I want to mention for the Dark Trials is that there are 10 difficulties, and you raise 1 difficulty every 3 days. This is because for difficulty 1, there are 3 different bosses: Archer, Warrior, and Mage. You challenge one of them a day. If you have bought the trial card, you may reset the Dark Trials multiple times a day to gain even more feather coins. A little hint, you will be able to defeat the first boss at around 6 million power. So, how to spend the feather coins? Let's go into the back accessory window again. If you have defeated the boss, you will have feather coins, and you will be able to see them in the lower left side of the screen. You could, of course, just pump them all into attack, but then you'll quite quickly run out of the feather coins, since every upgrade costs more feather coins. So instead, I will advise you to do 10 upgrades to each one at a time. That means you would like to have the attack feather at level 11 before you upgrade the HP or defense feather. Why do it like this, you ask? Let's use the attack feather as an example. You get a decent amount of upgrade on the base attack for every upgrade, but from level 10 to level 11 feather, the jump more than doubles the amount gained compared to the upgrade you did before. This will happen when upgrading for every 10 levels, so it's strongly advisable to do it this way. That's the simple way to explain how the silver feather coins work. Now let's have a look at the talents. You'll find the talents at the bottom of the same window. Press it, and let's have a look at it. At the top of talents, you see the 3 different classes there are in the game at the moment: Warrior, called Fury; Archer, called Archery; Sorcerer, called Sorcery. The game will automatically put you in the tab for your class. In the middle of the talent tree, you have to choose your first direction, either attack, defense, or health points. When you choose one, the other 2 will be locked in this tab, and you have to finish the whole talent tree for the one you picked. But don't worry, you can reset it anytime you want. That can be done in the upper right corner. Notice that when you upgrade, the talent tree uses your golden feather coins, and it gets more expensive for every upgrade, leading to a huge amount of coins to get to that very last talent node. So, how can you still gain power if you need to collect that many golden feather points before unlocking the next talent in the talent tree? Remember when we talked about the 3 different classes at the top? Let's take a look at them. Since they are not your class, it would be very normal to think that you shouldn't put any feather coins in these two tabs. But don't trust that instinct, cause in this game, base attack, base health point, or base defense are the same, even if the nodes are in the different classes on the talent tree. Now let's, for this video, just take 2 attacks and 1 GP. You can of course do it just as you like it. If you don't have that many feather coins, you should do an equal amount of upgrades in each of them, cause you won't open the next talent node before you have the current node at level 10. You can see that by pressing the node and reading the red text at the bottom. At a level 10 node, you get the option to go either right or left from the node, but luckily, choosing one won't lock the other one. So again, even your points out just as you did it in the first node. This way, you will gain much more power than you would have done with only focusing on your current class. Of course, if you are an archer, you won't need skilled DMG that much, so there are some limits to this strategy. But try your best, I know you'll be able to sort it out. We have now looked at talents and golden feathers. What is the Morph tab, you ask? The Morph tab is where you find your legendary items, just like you find the legendary mounts in the mount section. And for your back accessory, you will be able to collect your legendary wings in the special events or possibly in the lucky spinner event. Now you question how you will ever get these morphs, since it costs real life currency to spin the lucky spinner enough times. And you are almost right, but there is a way to outsmart the lucky spinner if you consider to play the game long enough. Since most lucky spinners' grand prize is guaranteed at 500 draws, you will need 500 tokens to do so, but you only get close to 50 tokens every event. Luckily for you, the tokens you don't use will transfer to the next event, so if you save your 50 tokens for 50 events, you will be guaranteed the grand prize. A lot of free-to-play players do it this way, and they try to time it with the right event to get an upper edge. I might make a video of this if you are interested in it. There is one more thing I would like to say about the morph section. Let's take the wings I have. They have the back accessory effects. This effect is active even though I'm not wearing the wings, or if I should choose to wear some other wings. That goes for the mounts too. But the additional equip skills are only for the wings or mount you are currently using. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you got the needed help and you got to learn from it. If you did like the video, then please do me a favor and fart and subscribe to the channel, and I will make more content soon. Happy farting, guys.